guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe on the red button down there below. Tell a friend about my channel. Subscribe, share, tell everyone. So you guys have been wondering about Mtumba business. We have to get the bills, and I'm here. Your girl is here, the stylist is here to sort you the bills. All right, so now today we are going to offload bills. So what you're offloading there is a Chinese container. All right, when I say a Chinese container, I mean China bills, because so many people have been asking me which bills do you sell. So I sell Canada, UK, Korea, China, and all that. So now I want to show you as offloading the bills. I'll show you what happens. All right, what happens in offloading the container, what it takes, and all that. And you guys have been asking me that can you deliver? Yes, I deliver everywhere. Watch my vlogs when I'm doing deliveries for you, and you're going to see how we do the deliveries and all that. You're going to enjoy the vlog. So today I want to take you down as we offload the container together. So once we start offloading, I'll show you. So the guys are already there set. All right, so they're already there set and ready to to offload the bills. All right, so the container has so many bills, but I told you that's a Chinese Mtumba that is we are offloading there. So in case, keep those orders coming, you guys, because I told you when it comes to China handbags, they are the best. When you come to me, I'll sell for you China handbags and everything. Okay, so now we are ready to get down. All right, so let's get down. Or is it a throw down? I don't know. Let me not talk too much, because you guys are like, Brie, stop talking, we want you to offload. So we are ready to offload. See there. What we're doing there, we are first removing the shoes. So that's how the shoes come. As you've seen, the shoes come in gunia. All right, they don't come like it's a bale. All right, it's a bale, but it looks like a gunia. All right, so that's how it looks like. Okay, so those are shoes. Shoes are coming out first, because shoes are kept at the end part, so that they don't what is it, this thing called, they don't when they are compressed, when they are placed on, when other clothes are placed on the shoes, they're going to get damaged. So that's why you can see the shoes are on top. Okay, the shoes are on top there, and there's no bale of clothes sleeping on it, so that the shoes don't get damaged, because we have every type of shoe. I'll show you how the shoes look like. All right, so basically what you're just doing here is just offloading the shoes first, and then go to the clothes. So this is a Chinese bale, like I told you. So that's a Chinese Mtumba that you're offloading there. You've seen that, so that's basically what you're doing. All right, so basically that's it. So that's it. That's what we are basically doing there. So we are just offloading the bills. All right, so yeah, we are just offloading the bills there. And like I told you, we are first removing the shoes, then after the shoes we'll be removing the clothes, because like I told you, shoes we don't place clothes on the shoes so that they don't get damaged. All right, we don't place clothes on the shoes so that they don't get damaged. All right, so what we are basically doing there is just offloading. And like I told you, that's a Chinese bill, so in case you need anything China, just give me an order. We're gonna deliver. All right, we're gonna deliver everything. Is that okay? So that's it. We have actually not opened the other door of the container, so that we don't yes, I'm sorry.
Tell these people are getting every day 1,000 kazi iko and I'm a driver of this one.
All right,
fuel tanker.
All right, sawa. Okay, so aniambieni dereva trailer. So in the market there's a lot of shenanigans, but anyway, yeah, that's actually what happens when it comes to flooding a bill, Mtumba bill. So you guys have been asking me, are we the ones that pack these goods? I always tell you that we cannot pack these goods. Reason being, these goods come from abroad compressed. All right, they come from abroad compressed. So when they come from abroad compressed, this means that you can't okay, we don't have the technology to compress the goods like that. It's only in abroad. So anytime you receive a bill and it's opened, you'll actually know, because you see that. You see, that's how the bills come like. So you guys are like, I hear you in Gikomba people, you people that sell Mtumba Bales, normally you open the bills. No, we don't open the bills. We don't open the bills. And the reason we don't open the bills is because they come from abroad compressed. So that container is from China, all right? So imepita kwa maji, it came to the port of Mombasa. It's left China, went through the waters, and then came to Mombasa port. From Mombasa port it was brought to us now here in Nairobi. So that's why I always tell you, I cannot sell you half a bale. And the reason I cannot sell you half a bale, it's because the goods come from abroad compressed. Okay. So as you can see, those guys are just busy there offloading. So within few minutes, we're gonna open the other door. And once we open the other door, we will be offloading. We will be removing now them fast and quickly. But the reason the door is closed actually, it's because we don't want the bales to fall. In terms of like the shoes, we don't want them to fall, because you know when removing them, there's a lot of force. You know, there's a lot of things that we're doing there. So there's a lot of force when removing the bales from the container. So because we don't want them to be to fall, and the place is so muddy. It has really rained. All right. So yeah, that's basically what's happening here. We are removing the bales from the container, and then we'll be selling them. Okay, we'll be selling them. But I told you that's a Chinese mzigo that we are selling there. So you guys, I told you previously, I don't do China, but nowadays, by the grace of God, who is God? When you tithe faithfully, when you believe in God, when you're born again, you're given everything by God. So I never used to sell Chinese food, but nowadays I sell rice. Okay. So we are about to go to the clothes. We are almost getting done with the shoes. The reason I'm recording from here is because muddy. Okay. And I don't want to get rained. I don't want to step on the mud, and also I don't want the people to be stepped on, right? As we remove the belts. So as we offload, what we are actually doing there, the bills that we are putting outside, it's the ones that have already been paid for. So we are doing order, or we are like sending the bills to different places, because we have customers from Eldoret, different counties in Kenya. So now these ones, the ones that we have put out here, are the ones that we have already been paid for by customers, so we are going to deliver them. That's why you would see me sending the Okada guys, you'd see the Okada guys or the Mkokoteni guys carrying the bills, taking them to country bars. Others, we have lorries here that we take them to. So the goods that we have placed out there are the ones that have already been paid for, right? So these ones are already ordered, and now we are about to deliver them once we're done offloading the container.
Hiya.
So now we are uploading the bills. This is DK, is my client from Garissa, right? From Moyale. So he has come to pick the bill. The ones we uploading there from the container, alright? Show them the container. Yeah, there, alright. You see the container, what you're uploading there. Okay, show them us. So now we are going to give him the bills, because he has bought it back. The lorry will come here, pick the bills, and everything. We're going to show you everything that we're doing. So come one, come all. Those orders coming. So you guys, I told you we have Chinese bills. Come. You put your water into our salt, right? Okay. So that's DK. DK is taking his bills. DK buys the bills, so he's there writing his bills. They are actually coming from the container as we load them to the lorry. That's it. So they are removing the bills from the lorry, and once they remove them from the lorry, I showed you DK before. So because he's taking so many bills, he's actually having a paper there as he writes what he's getting in the lorry. All right. So as you can see, we are still removing them from the container there. the container still offloading as we take the bales in the lorry that is delivering in different counties. All right, so that's actually what we are basically doing there. Put these bales out here is we offload. All right, we are offloading there. In there, as you can see, then some of the bales you're putting them in the lorry. Those ones are going to different counties. That one is going strictly to Garissa and Moyale. I told you that's the lorry, all right, and that's the container. So the container is now over. Everything is over. All right, we are done offloading. So for the people that you are taking for the goods in different counties, like this one, I told you it's strictly going to Moyale and Garissa. Because all the bales that they bought, the guy that I recorded with, he has bought that lorry. So he has bought like half the container, all right? Like how many will I say? He has bought like half the container. So those are the bales that he has delivered. They're there, been delivered, and then that's the trailer that is there that brought the goods. So those are the guys that were offloading for me. So yeah, that's it, and we thank God. I really thank God for the grace of this business. It's something I don't take for granted. This is the hood, as you can see, sweatshirt hooded. Can you see this part written here? Sweatshirt hooded. So the customer loved this, all right? And this is grade 1. I told you this is grade 1, all right? And let me now show you another bale for children clothing that she took. And I've done for you vlogs. You guys know I've done for you vlogs for everything. So let me show you the ones for children clothing that she's taken, and then I'm gonna deliver it to Molo. Okay. So guys, let me show you. So this is the sweatshirt hooded, alright, and then this is the medium. I think you can see from there. So it's written medium roommate. So we are taking the bales to Molo, alright. I told you guys to deliver in every county. So in case you're in any county, just deliver the bales. Don't worry. So that Andika Molo. Let me use the name. Make sure you deliver the bill. Be fast, go fast, deliver the bill, and then come back right now. Sawa. I be fast. Are you going to the Okada, or what would you use to take the bill?
To make trolley.
You'll use a trolley. Go get a trolley. Come, we carry them. We take them to the Molo bus. All right, sir. Be fast, all right? Be fast, go. So what Dan is actually doing there, he is going to take a trolley, all right, so that he carries the bales and takes them to Molo. So he has taken the is it a truck? It's a trolley. Okada. We call them Okada in Nigeria. Now this in Kenya we call them Mokoteni. So this is a trolley, all right. So that's the trolley. So we're taking them to Molo, all right. So like you see. That's it. And have you seen that? Even today, we are going to offload bales. All right. Okay. Wait. Be safe. All right. Sasa. Bye bye. You come with the driver's number in the receipt. Okay. Okay. Sawa. So that's done. He's gone to take the bills. Okay, there he is. Also my guy who is carrying the bills, we are going to deliver those bills, all right? So those are deliveries that we'll be doing there. So we are taking those bills to different counties, as you can see. So we're taking them to country bus. And the reason we are taking the bills to country bus is because I told you guys our orders come in the morning. So morning hours is when we deliver. So that's my guy. I have so many people like working here, but many of you know Dan, because Dan is the one that does the errand stores most of the time. But when the work is too much, we call other people to help us to deliver, but only faithful people. So I have people who work for me, but now we also have to, divide ourselves. There are those who take to, different, there are those who go to maybe tea room, to CBD, to Lufuli, to Ukambani, or Eastern Province, blah, 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 things like those. So yeah, I'm working with Dan, so we are going to pick an online client somewhere, and after picking them, so my online customers, we are meeting them, we are actually picking them. So she's from Where are you from? From Nakuru. She's from Nakuru. So we have come to take her at the stage. Then we are now going to our store. All right. So yeah, karibu, karibu, karibu. Oh, you're from. So she's from Nakuru. So she saw us online. So we have come to pick her, and now we are taking her to the store because the stage is not far from my store. And then we'll be heading to, you know, I'll show you what she'll be purchasing. So I've picked her. She's from Nakuru, all right? And she's with a brother. So now we are going to sell for her the bills, and you're going to see the bills that we're selling. I'll show you them. Karibu, mami. It's the customer, and we are going up, all right, to, you know, sell for her the bills. Light, but we have put it in a sack so that it doesn't, you know, get dirty and all that, because we're sending it far. So we have done it like that, but we're gonna send it later. She's just going to walk around Gikomba. She has some other errands to run. Right now we are going to pick another client here, and let's show them the clients living. So the clients are there living. So now done. Now we're going to pick other clients and coming back. She's bought. Show the bill. Show the. So it's called fashion sweaters. All right, fashion sweaters. All right. So that's the. I went okay, just come off. All right. So hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're good. So she's Helen. She found me on YouTube and she trusted me. She came for the bill. I'll show you the bill after we just logged here. So she bought open sweaters. She met me on YouTube, and like I say, guys, if you can't trust me to do deliveries, just come to my store. So she decided to come to the store, know the place, and then once she finds the bills are good, she'll always come back, and she said she'll actually not be coming, just be delivering the bills. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. So the client bought the bill from me. She saw me online, like I already told you. Decided to come to my place. She saw the bill, like I told you. I showed you previously. This is what she bought. So she bought what is it called? Fashion sweaters. You know, the fashionable sweaters for ladies. So that's what she bought. So that's it. So Gikomba, right? Rubies, right? Rubies. So I really want the best. Thank you so much. Bring the money, you come back and come back and come back. And then I do okay. So that, make sure you go there and you simply can be Najwa. She's actually still a bit. So don't really rush her, you just go slowly. All right. So they are discussing with Dan so that she might be able to take the bill to the stage. So she's explaining to him where to take the bill. So she's there. Yeah. So there she is. All right, so they're discussing with her. So yeah, you sell, eh? Thank you so much, I appreciate. Okay, all right, bye bye. Dan, usimpeleke mbio, hiyo ni shosh. Umpeleke majestically kama mnatembea kwa harusi. Pole pole tu. Asante ma'am. Aya. Thank you. See you on the next vlog.